Fans bring the weapons match. Anything goes as Dysfunction is set to take on Hardcore Craig. And look at this, as if an entire garbage can of weapons weren't enough, Dysfunction heading underneath the ring and grabbing even more toys for these two to play with. Well, I don't know about that zucchini though. That's just Valentino's toy. And Hardcore Craig, you talk about a matchup that caters to his specialty. I mean, this is right down Craig's alley. Fans bring the weapons, anything goes. Craig with a stapler in tow, and you know what Craig wants to do with that stapler. Get your dollar bills ready. And Hardcore Craig makes his way to the ring, and we're set to begin this wild and woolly matchup. And this night is going to end as wild as it began. Oh, Dysfunction charges, not to be. Craig with a series of slams here. Craig with the size and strength advantage in this one, not to mention experience. And what's this now? Oh, Craig using that stop sign right to the head of Dysfunction. Hard forearms, taking an ashtray. Dale, Sports Connection owner's got to be having a heart attack. Dale, an extremely frugal man, and those back in the ring. But the ring isn't exactly a safe place either. I mean, look at the chairs, crutches, stop signs, all over that ring. We knew this one was going to break down. A real Donnybrook here at the Sports Connection. We began that night with that Pier 6 brawl, that wild battle royal that went all over the place. And Dysfunction letting that fan know what he thinks of him. Oh my. Beautifully executed maneuver there. Dysfunction with a drop kick using that chair, and now propping that chair right in the corner. Oh, teasing the crowd with that staple gun and throwing it right to the balcony. Looks like there's going to be no dollar bill stapled to the head today, but Dysfunction sent back to the ropes. Dysfunction set in hard. Dysfunction's head crashes against that chair, and you can see the dent in that chair with Dysfunction's face print right in it. Both men struggling to get to their feet right now as our cameras take you right inside the ring. Only a 2 count for Krager though. And Krager, this is like recess for Krager. I mean, he has been countless no-holds-barred weapons matches in the past. I mean, both of these men veterans of the King of the Death matches held annually for IWA Mid-South. Both of these men representing themselves very well in the latest King of the Death matches. Dysfunction actually with a victory over the legendary Ian Rotten in that tournament. And now, Dysfunction sent. Wow. What resiliency shown by Dysfunction. He hits back first to that chair, but he catches Craig with that elbow. And now, using that stop sign like a guillotine. Only a 2 count though. It's going to take a lot more to pin Craig. And you know, in this wild and woolly environment, that Craig is the odds-on favorite to win this one. Now, Dysfunction, he certainly is a skilled competitor in these type of matches, but there's no doubt about it. This is Craig's specialty type match. And what's this? Craig's got Dysfunction caught. He's got him set up. And down right on that stop sign. And that takes all the air right out of Dysfunction. And you can just see Dysfunction's face, a crimson mask right now. Again, as our cameras take you right inside that ring. This on-the-mat production. Craig with wild swings here, connecting, sends him in, and Craig catching Dysfunction there, sends him in once again. The chair set up, big backdrop, and now a pin attempt, only a 2 though. Again, Dysfunction, such a resilient athlete. It's going to take a lot to pin him as well. Now, setting up those crutches, using those chairs. Dysfunction slips out of it though, into an arm wringer. Shot to the back of the head, and a beautiful clothesline. And in this type of environment, it's important to avoid the shots from those weapons. I mean, one shot from a chair or a crutch, and it could be lights out, but only a 2 count. Dysfunction with a quick pin attempt there. He's not wasting any time. Dysfunction he's headed for some toys here. Oh, a shot to the family jewels. Dysfunction's not talking right now. He's got a, oh my, batter up. And what's this? Oh my. Dysfunction is just hung over, and as you can see, the crutches didn't even break away. No give on those crutches. That's a pretty darn sturdy crutch. And Dysfunction, his chest has to be hurting right now, but what's this? Oh my. Oh my. Thumbtacks all over the ring on that stop sign. Fireman's carry position. Is he gonna plant him? Oh my. Oh. The searing pain and Dysfunction, it is over. Those tacks, you can see those tacks in the back, both the shirt and the trunks and the arms and the shoulders, those tacks piercing the skin of Dysfunction. And Craig putting those tacks on the stop sign made it even worse. And what's going to happen here? Is this going to be an act of sportsmanship, or are we going to even have more mayhem here? Well, a show of sportsmanship here. This crowd appreciating the efforts of both men.
16 years I've been in this business. There's one guy I know the longest in this business, and from my experience, 14 years I've known. That does to
And Carmine. This is great to see. The crowd here showing their appreciation for the father of Mid-American Wrestling, Carmine Despirito. Happy birthday, Carmine. What kind of proposition is this? I know Craig respects Carmine as well as Dysfunction, but do they really want to do a deal with the devil here? Carmine would like nothing more to have 2 more studs as his proteges. And just imagine what Craig and Dysfunction could do for Carmine. And what's this? Are they going to agree to this? Craig, after all the battles with Carmine, is he going to agree to be managed by Carmine Despirito after all these years? No! Well, that's Craig's answer. And he's got the winding up that crutch. Oh, batter up. Well, I guess Craig wishing Carmine a happy birthday in his own way here tonight. Oh my, what's this? Oh, Carmine set down the checks